Hello, welcome back to Oojamaflip Books. If you're new here, my name is Jo and I am a crime fiction, thriller, suspense, Nordic noir reader from the UK. And slightly different kind of video for me today. Basically, I was having a look for books to buy. We're going to ignore the fact that I have hundreds in my to be read pile. They don't exist. We're all about looking at adding to the collection. Not a hoard, collection, key word there. But basically I started having a look for some books and I noticed that over July, August and a little bit of September there are a lot of books coming out that I really want to read by some of my favourite authors. So I thought I would do a what I'm looking forward to across the summer. So in chronological order, which means that by the time this video goes up, a couple of these will probably already be available for me to buy. But the first one we have is You Can't See Me by Eva Bjorg Egersdotter. That comes out on the 6th of July and is book 4 in the Forbidden Iceland series. If you've seen my review of The Creek on the Stairs, which I'll leave linked up there, that's the first book in the series. I haven't read books 2 and 3 yet, but I am aiming to this summer, so the fact that I'll be able to do 2, 3 and 4 very quickly excites me a lot. Then on to August. The 3rd of August has got 2 books that I'm very excited about. Well, I feel harsh saying this. One I'm very excited about, one I feel obliged to read. So the excited one is Good Bad Girl by Alice Feeney. She's very quickly becoming a favourite author of mine. I've read a couple of her books before, which I will leave linked up there. And then the other book that I feel obliged to read is The Bone Hacker by Kathy Reichs. So, I was a massive Kathy Reichs fan. Her early books I just think are absolutely brilliant. Like Deja Dead is one of my favourites, but as the TV series Bones, which is based on the books by Kathy Reichs, as that kind of took on a life of its own and it like diverted away from the Temperance Brennan from Kathy Reichs books, I feel like the Temperance Brennan of Bones TV show influenced Kathy Reichs in a very negative way, and now the writing just isn't as good. Having said that, I have read every Kathy Reichs book that has been published. So I will always buy them and I will always read them because I'm kind of grasping onto that there will be one that is like a return to form and switches back to how she used to be as a writer. And also I've got a kind of like completionist thing going on. But yeah, I feel obliged to read it. Who I feel obliged by, but I personally have put this upon myself to continue reading them. You know, I've read, God, it must be on to about 20 books now in the Temperance Brennan series. So, you know, when you get to that many books that you've read, it seems daft to just stop and be like, right, well, that's it, I'm done. Like, I can't wash my hands of it, but I don't have the same level of excitement as I do for other authors, so yeah. Anyway, it's The Bone Hacker is out on the 3rd of August, and yeah, well, I will wait to see whether we will be getting a book rant rather than a review. One book that I am mega excited about for this summer and will be a day one like purchase, read, review job. It comes out on the 17th of August and it is called Reykjavik. It is by Ragnar Jonasson, which I think if you've watched a few of my videos you will know that he is up top in terms of authors that I like. So straight away, love that. Then it's also co-authored by Katrin Jakobsdottir, and she is, I don't know if she still is or if she's a former, but she was the Prime Minister of Iceland. There was, I think it was her that there was footage of she was just doing an interview and there was an earthquake and she was just like, little earthquake there, and kind of went viral. But yeah, I don't know really what the book's about. I've tried to avoid reading any synopsis for it. I want to just get the book and read it without any sort of pre-awareness, I guess, of what the book is about. But I'm very excited. Obviously it will be kind of debut novel for Katrin Jakobsdottir, but given that she's writing it with Ragnar Jonasson, I don't know how they've divided it or anything, but I am excited to find out. And I am also hoping, fingers crossed, that it means we will get a Ragnar Jonasson book tour. Coming on the 29th of August, The Girl in the Eagle's Talons by Karin Smirnoff. This is book 7 in the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo series that was originally started by Stieg Larsson. He wrote 3 books and then unfortunately died, and people have been picking up, I think it's David Langerkratz, is it? Did the follow-ons, he did 4, 5, 6, and now it's been handed over to somebody else to continue the story. I have mixed feelings about continuing the work, like the Millennium Saga trilogy. I think it's called Millennium Saga. I love how as soon as I click record I instantly doubt everything I know or everything I've ever read. But anyway, the Stieg Larsson books were brilliant, absolute masterpieces, and I wouldn't be sad if they'd left it there, but equally I love the character of Lisbeth Salander, not a salamander, that's hold pressing record, and yeah, but she's definitely not a salamander. Anyway, I love her character, so I do want to read more about her. They obviously don't hit the same as the Stieg Larsson ones because it's different people. Yeah, I don't know. I will read it. I don't think I've actually read book 6 yet. I do have it on my shelf. I've got a signed copy of it and I've still not read it, which is just typical me, to be honest. But yeah, I'm excited to see what else happens and where the character goes. This is where somebody's going to be like in the comments, spoiler alert, she dies at the end of book 6 and 7 is about somebody else, which I wouldn't be surprised at. That would be kind of my luck, wouldn't it? I'm excited about reading the continuation of a character that's dead. Anyway, moving on. I don't know if I said that comes out the 29th of August. I may be saying it twice to you now, but it comes out the 29th of August. On the 31st of August, there is a Linwood Barclay book called The Lie Maker. I think I've said it numerous times that Linwood Barclay is very hit and miss for me, but I have read the synopsis of this one and I feel like it's going to be one that I enjoy, so yeah, I'm looking forward to reading that. And then the last one on my list, she says double checking her list, yes, last one on my list, it comes out the 14th of September and it is the 4th book by Richard Osman called The Last Devil to Die. Now, I have only read one of Richard Osman's books. I have the second one in my to be read pile. The third one I bought from my mum and asked could I borrow it after she'd finished with it, and I don't think she's read it yet. And now the 4th is coming out. But I really enjoyed the first one. It's really annoying that I've not got round to reading the 2nd and 3rd. I have no reason to have not read them. It's just, I just went through a total reading slump and didn't get round to reading anything, really. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the 4th one because I hope that by the 14th of September I should have caught up with Richard Osman's books. And I just generally love Richard Osman. If you're not from the UK, you probably haven't seen Pointless, but I know he doesn't present it anymore. But I love Pointless, and so therefore, yeah, Richard Osman. But yeah, just a little taste of some of the things that I'm looking forward to coming out in the next couple of months, and what my summer reads are going to be, because yeah, you basically got a timeline there of what books are coming out that I will be reading, whilst also trying to catch up with my to be read pile and catch up so that I can read continuations of stories. No pressure. But yeah, let me know any other books down below that you think I've missed from my list of things that books I should be excited about, or any books you're excited about, because obviously part of the reason for me making a YouTube channel was so that I could get recommendations and get ideas of other authors to read. So yeah, leave some comments letting me know. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you aren't subscribed and you want to see more book reviews, rants and adventures, then hit the subscribe button down below. I think I'm like, at the time of recording, I'm almost on 50 subscribers, which is mental. But yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!